In the original Naruto timeline, the loud, knuckle-headed ninja survives his darkest moments because of a quiet, unwavering support system, Hinata Hyuga. Her unconditional love serves as his primary emotional anchor, giving him the stability he needs to eventually become Hokage. Hokage, the title given to the village's supreme leader. Suppose we redirect Hinata's deeply observant empathy away from Naruto and focus it squarely on his rival, Sasuke Uchihama. Hinata possesses the Byakugan. The Byakugan is a specialized eye technique that allows the user to see chakra networks and closely observe a person's physical and emotional state. With it, she sees through Sasuke's cold exterior to the isolation and trauma hiding underneath. Sasuke keeps everyone at a distance to protect himself, yet a quiet, non-judgmental presence appeals directly to his closed-off nature. He would subconsciously recognize that Hinata is one of the few people who actually understands him without demanding anything in return. Meanwhile, Naruto loses his primary safety net. Without someone waiting in the wings to offer silent encouragement during his failures, his emotional growth stalls, leaving him reckless and searching for validation. Snapping this single thread of affection removes the internal safety net Naruto relied on to balance his darker impulses. The ninja world shifts from a dynamic of forceful motivation to a precarious balance of quiet observation and emotional volatility. The first major ripple hits during the Chunin exams. The Chunin exams are a grueling series of tests young ninjas take to earn a promotion in rank. When Hinata steps up to fight her cousin Neji, she isn't trying to prove Naruto right. Instead, she fights to prove she is capable of standing beside a prodigy like Sasuke. This changes her fighting style. She studies Sasuke's combat methods, shedding her fragile determination to blend her clan's gentle fist technique with a sharper, deadlier focus. The gentle fist is a martial art that targets the opponent's internal chakra system to shut down their physical movements. On the other side of the arena, Naruto watches this fight without feeling that familiar, grounding connection. Deprived of Hinata's silent encouragement, his own path to power becomes increasingly self-centered and chaotic. The divergence surfaces fully when Sasuke leaves the village to seek out forbidden power. When the pursuit squad is assembled to bring him back, Hinata joins the mission, driven by a personal need to reach Sasuke before he disappears into the shadows. At the Valley of the End, Sasuke faces two forces. Naruto hits him with loud, confrontational demands. Hinata meets him with steady empathy, acknowledging his pain. Caught between these extremes, Sasuke genuinely hesitates, creating pure internal conflict. He still chooses to defect, but the nature of his escape is altered. He leaves knowing that someone truly sees his humanity, which plants a seed for his eventual redemption. Fast forward to the Pain arc, where the village faces total annihilation from a godlike enemy. Naruto is pinned down, exhausted, and watching his home turn to rubble. In the original timeline, Hinata is the only person who steps onto the battlefield when Naruto is at his lowest. Her presence provides the emotional shock needed to help him eventually reclaim his senses. But in this timeline, that grounding wire is missing. With no human connection to anchor him, Naruto loses his grip. He succumbs to the demonic chakra much faster and with terrifying ferocity. Stripped of his emotional anchor, Naruto's unchecked volatility turns inward. He unleashes terrible devastation, causing massive destruction to the very village he is trying to protect. Meanwhile, Sasuke is experiencing his own descent into darkness after uncovering the traumatic truth about his brother. But Hinata's non-judgmental presence, even from a distance, acts as a critical counterweight to his isolation. These years prove the limits of forceful intervention. Naruto's unchecked rage brings ruin, while Hinata's quiet acceptance causes Sasuke to question his commitment to revenge much earlier than he did in the original timeline. By the time the Fourth Great Ninja War begins, Naruto's traumatic, independent growth has forged him into a fiercely self-reliant leader. He fights driven by a sense of duty to the ninja world, rather than the personal bonds that previously propped him up. Sasuke's endgame also shifts. His final conflict is no longer a rivalry with Naruto. Instead, it becomes an internal battle between the trauma of his past and the quiet understanding Hinata offers for his future. This sets up a different romantic outcome. Naruto remains isolated, pouring his entire existence into his Hokage duties. Sasuke and Hinata form a union built on shared pain and mutual healing. This union would produce a next-generation ninja that merges two of the most prestigious bloodlines in history. Their child would inherit a perfectly balanced combat profile, combining the intense power of the Uchiha clan with the flawless visual perception of the Hyuga clan. Redirecting Hinata's love centers the story on the power of empathy. When the burden of reaching Sasuke is shared between Naruto's confrontation and Hinata's compassion, the path to redemption becomes a deeper exploration of being truly understood.